Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Ryan. How are you doing, boy?
Welcome. I have forgotten what football is. That's all I'm doing.
It feels like a whole new season.
A whole new season. Okay, no.
In the back of my head, I was like, he's gonna sing it, you know. He's definitely gonna sing it. You should have just carried through with it.
Yeah. Next time.
And it has been the longest gap in like ages, it feels like. I can't remember a gap this audacious with this many different cups and tournaments and...
That's the thing, right? It wasn't even an international break. It's just a break in the game week.
Yeah, a break for fantasy managers, really.
The game week's not even done.
Nope. Game week finishes tomorrow. So to kind of timestamp this, we're recording Tuesday evening BST time. Oh, by the way, I realized as well when we recorded last time, we didn't even really talk about the double game week.
That is true. We did not.
But
we hype it like so much leading up to it.
Yeah. But when we get there, we're just like,
True.
But I mean, like, it's not like you could have gotten any Liverpool assets. And I mean, we're gonna talk about like the Everton ones as well. But yeah, there were a couple of gems. But what happened like since like the game week kind of went on pause? Like EFL Cup happened, right? Now we've got Newcastle Liverpool final.
Yeah. FA Cup.
FA Cup, which is finishing
Liverpool
basically
crashing after that.
And Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
I was really happy that Liverpool crashed out because like I saw we crashed out. I was like, oh well, fuck this. But then Liverpool crashing out made it like so much better.
Is Manchester United just gonna win again?
That
Like,
would be fucking hilarious.
It's gonna happen, you know.
Nah, come on. Aren't there some big teams still in that?
I guess Forest there? Yeah.
Are Arsenal not in it still?
Oh. Probably.
For-
Newcastle.
Yeah, Forest are in it. See, I feel like we should research
What,
these things before we actually record, but we don't. So we just wing it. But I'm looking at it right now actually, because they've already done the draw for it, right? So you got Preston Burnley, Villa Cardiff, Nottingham versus Ipswich, United versus Fulham, Newcastle versus Brighton, Bournemouth versus Wolves, Man City versus Plymouth, and Crystal Palace versus Millwall. I can't wait for Plymouth to win again.
Bournemouth, yo. I want Bournemouth to win.
That'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be sick. There's quite a few decent number of teams in that tournament still.
Yeah, fair.
There was this weird ass Champions League playoff thingy tonight as well, right?
Yeah, City losing in the very last minute.
Oh, love to
Always
see it.
love to see it.
Yeah. I mean, it was even better for like fantasy as well. Like,
Was it?
yeah. I mean, for me personally, I don't know about
I
you.
owned no Madrid players. So
Yeah, you still
Vinny getting the
fucking killed
assist.
it.
It was so much better before that.
Yeah, I agree. You know what was the most?
I had okay.
Yeah, you had it really good, man. I think the most annoying bit was this fucking Gatti person from Juventus. Who the hell is this Gatti guy?
Yeah, who the hell is that? 11 pointer for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. Ridiculous. I guess we should talk EPL stuff though, shouldn't we?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Is that what we do?
I think so. Did you listen to the Patreon pod that I did with Gavin, the transfers one?
So I got up to like 40 minutes.
That's a massive improvement, given your track record. So
I'm paying, right? So I gotta get my money's worth.
So I've given the mods free access, but not you. Okay. Should I give you free access? Probably.
It's all good. I can pay $1 to myself.
See, that's all it is, right? It's only $1. And the thing is that's what I was telling the mods as well, like when they were paying up till now, is just like, I'm just spending your money wiser than you are. See, like I took their money and bought them clothes. Like
Yeah.
and really good clothes on top of that, so
Exactly.
yeah. All right. We should do some social and business stuff and all that sort of bullshit. All right, listeners, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default fan tracks pod. So the other pod that we were mentioning, the Patreon pod, that I guess is extra pods that we do. Mostly like waiver pods. We do guest appearances and stuff like that as well, and some inside tracks interviews whenever the time permits. And like Ryan mentioned, it's accessible for the low price of just $1 a month. You're more than welcome to donate more if you think we deserve it. I hope you think we do. But what you're listening to right now is our regular free pod, which is basically like the game week to game week pod. So the typical breakdown for these pods is we have two halves. In the first half, we do a data dump. So we review the default scoring categories, and then we catch up in our leagues as well to see how we're doing, any moves that we should make, maybe issues that we have, etc. And then we take our halftime pints, and then after the break we jump back in to answer questions that we get from our lovely Discord community, which is free to join, by the way. All you gotta do is just DM me for a link. I'll give you that link. Jump in, come have fun, meet the gang, basically, right? Meet everyone in our lovely community. And yeah, that's it. I should do social plugs as well, so Russ, please do me a solid and plug that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, Banta Boys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_Boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
All right, so hopefully you've listened to Ross. If you're listening to us on Spotify, we truly appreciate it if you can go to our main page. So you just go into the search bar, type in Banter Boys, and then, it brings up the main page. And if you can give us a 5-star rating, we truly appreciate it. We've got this goal. We're trying to get 100 reviews before the end of the season. We're at 90. So we're so close. So again, if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds, do that really quickly. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, if you don't mind doing the same thing, the thumbs up button, the follow, the subscribe, the like, everything. Leave some comments as well if you want, right? We read everything, we mention stuff, we plug everything, and we love it, right? And who knows, maybe it'll be part of a giveaway like we've already started doing. We started doing Patreon giveaways, right? We gave away 2 a couple episodes ago, and we're going to keep doing that until the season's done as well. Just as a way to kind of give back to everyone for the massive support that they've shown so far. All right, I've done all my spiels. Is there anything you want to talk about before we jump in?
No.
Fully expected a smart ass comment, but okay, that's fine.
Fell asleep there.
Yeah, it's so entertaining, right? All of those reels that I've memorized. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get started.
Ay. Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
All right. So what feels like ages ago is game week 24 data. So we're kind of reviewing this as a single game week, right? Because there was only one fixture as part of the double, which is Liverpool versus Everton, which is playing tomorrow. So it's kind of nice that we get like almost like a full game week to kind of review. So up to now, we're going to start with key passes for game week 24. The highest number of key passes recorded so far was 6 by Diallo, and then 4 key passes by Damsgaard, Mitchell, and Rice. Thoughts, Ryan?
I mean, Ahmad has really solidified himself as a great option. It's just a shame his club is a little inconsistent, right?
Yeah, this club is shit. Stop sugarcoating it.
I guess, yes. But still solid numbers from him constantly, man.
So I put, I think, a hot take on the TDS pod stream or whatever, that Ahmad would finish as a top 10 player by the end of the season.
Top 10?
It's a reach. I know it's a reach.
It is a reach.
Top 20 easily. Like,
Yes. Yeah. Top 10 is tough.
Yeah. But that's why I wanted to give such a take, right? Because no chance in
But
hell.
fair.
Like, it's gonna be very difficult. Let me not say no chance in hell, but
Yeah.
where do you think he is right now?
25.
Nah, bro, 16.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so who else? Damsgaard, still one of our best plugs early on in the season when literally everybody could have gotten him.
Oh, what a ghost game! He was like on 17 ghosts by halftime or something.
Yeah. Declan still showing his value while Saka's out. I'm guessing a lot of those are due to the corner duties.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
But Mitchell, like we spoke about him at the beginning of the season, and then we just went all off on the Munoz train because it was just Munoz's crazy run, which still hasn't stopped.
Nope.
But Mitchell's been solid alongside him.
Yeah. It feels like one or the other is going to have a beast game. Like, even though Mitchell like smashed the ghosties, Munoz was like slow on the ghosties, I felt this game, but then he got the assist to kind of match it.
Basically, yeah.
I guess what is the only fair about Mitchell is now Chilwell came into Crystal Palace. We've gone through a whole like January window as well since we last potted. It's kind of mental, but
yeah, it's a lot of time, a lot of moves, a lot of different things.
yeah.
But I guess
any
for me,
fair?
No, I was gonna say like I guess I don't think I'll overreact until I see something to overreact about.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I get it. Chilwell's a great player. He's in the roster, but I don't think he comes in right away.
I think he got a half in one of the cup games, you know.
That's fair, and that's not a bad thing. I think Wharton also got some game time.
Yeah.
And I saw some chatter in the Discord about, is Wharton a good pick for the second half of the season? Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
But again, at least with the new transfers, I'm not going to overreact until I see players come in and actually solidify a spot.
Yeah, I mean, Chilwell hasn't played football in like ages. So
Exactly.
yeah. I'm just looking at some of his numbers in his 45-minute cameo. This is, who was it? They played Doncaster Rovers, I think.
Okay.
So let me go through Mitchell's numbers first. So Mitchell played the first half. In 45 minutes, he got one successful dribble out of 2. Won 3 out of 5 ground duels. Had 2 clearances. Had 2 tackles. And when you look at Chilwell's numbers, it's not really like, oh, I'm going to steal your position. 3 clearances, 2 tackles. He got dribble past once. No accurate crosses. Won 2 of the 4 ground duels. Lost possession 9 times. Like, that's kind of shit. Right? So, yeah, I guess I'm not too scared. And, like, the thing is, I was mostly looking for, like, key passes and stuff for that, right? I don't know, like, how many corners he attempted or whatever. That's probably on Foot Mob, I think. But, yeah. I want to say, like, I'd still be comfortable owning Mitchell.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Cool. I guess that's about it. Do you think the Dams points is because they played Spurs and Spurs are just terrible?
I think so, but I think it also has something to do with Jensen benching. Because I feel like when Jensen's out, he does better and goes.
Yeah.
I guess he's more of a focal point or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, he looks really good eye test wise as well, so.
I mean, he was Brentford's player of the month how many months in a row now?
4 times?
I think so.
They did a really clever little photo about it. So.
Yep. Didn't embarrass him and his hairdo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be making fun of people's hair.
I know.
I'm sorry, that was really mean.
I mean, it's true. I have 0 foot to stand on,
Yeah.
ground to stand on.
Yeah. All right. Shots on how many on target? So the highest sum of shots in Game Week 24 was 7 by Cole Palmer. He had 2 on target. Then 6 shots attempted by 3 players, and Ciso had 2 of his 6 on target. Jimenez had 1 of his 6 on target, only played 72 minutes though, and Semenyo had 2 of his 6 shots on target. Thoughts, Ryan?
Cole is Cole, man. Like, even when you start to like go slightly cold on Cole,
I see
he
what you
just
did
shows back up. Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but he just pops back up, yo.
Yeah. Where do you think Cole ranks for shots of all players? Shots attempted.
Gotta be in like top 3.
4th.
No.
Yeah, 85 shots attempted. 85.
Okay. It's interesting to see Jimenez here. I kind of felt like he kind of went cold a bit, and that he was under threat a lot from Muniz. I think Muniz scored a brace in the cup game,
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
But he's scored his goal. You know, he did what he had to do. That was this game week, right? It's been so long.
Yeah, both him and Muniz scored this game week actually.
Oh, Muniz scored off the bench.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
okay.
got the win against Newcastle, right? Away.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Ciso, man, he's been great since he moved.
Yeah, on corners as well.
Yeah, I'm seriously annoyed I didn't actually get a piece of that. Like,
Same.
it was easy to get, but I think the Liverpool fixture didn't make me go after it hard. And, I mean, with good reason. He only put up like 6 points, but he only got like a cameo.
I mean, these numbers are also against Southampton.
Well, true. Very good point. Southampton have improved, though.
Yeah, they have, but it's still Southampton. Like,
Yeah, I guess. To me, Ipswich has become more the whipping boys now than Southampton.
yeah, I mean, Southampton won this fixture as well, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But 6 successful dribbles, I mean, it's promising. It's like what you want.
Yeah. He's still gonna go. So like I think mid 3. I don't want to push him into mid 2 yet, just because he plays for Ipswich.
No. Yeah, even mid 3, mid 4 for me. But like once he's getting that full or close to full 90, I'm happy to roll him out.
Yeah.
And I guess their fixtures aren't bad for a while.
Ipswich. So their fixtures are Villa away, Spurs at home, Man United away, Crystal Palace away, Forest at home, Bournemouth away.
So it's like when it gets to Forest and Bournemouth, then it's tough. But before, not too bad.
I mean, Crystal Palace, I would say, is a tough fixture, but the next three
Fair.
are okay, I think.
Yeah, next year, not bad.
Yeah. And then obviously Semenyo makes this list. Where do you think Semenyo is for shots attempted for the season so far?
Ooh, he's trigger happy, yo.
He is very trigger happy.
I don't think he's more trigger happy than Cole, though, but I could be wrong. I'm going to say 5th.
He is second,
Damn it.
sandwiched between Erling Haaland and Mo
Right,
Salah.
of course.
So Haaland attempted 92 shots, Semenyo 91 shots, and Salah 90 shots.
Sick.
That's mental.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually a shame that he hasn't had scored more goals then.
Yeah. I mean, shots on target 29, like significantly worse
Right.
than Haaland's 53 and Salah's 46. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's hit the
goes
post
to
or the
show.
crossbar a few times as well. So, and those don't count on target. So,
True.
Yeah.
True.
all right. Accurate crosses into the box. Highest number was 4 by Damsgaard and Wellington Santos. Wellington Santos is one of the new wing backs that Southampton have. So,
I'm glad you explained that to me because I had no clue. So,
He got good ghost points actually this week, but again, it's like he played Ipswich, so
yeah, exactly. And that's the only fixture you're probably rolling out a Southampton defender in.
yeah.
Except Bednarik.
Like I'm afraid,
Bednarik is a...
yeah, Bednarik is a god. But like I'm afraid this Wellington guy turns into like the whole Sugawara hype. It's like, oh my god, he's
Yeah.
playing so well, and then Juric just does some random wild shit. So
Could easily see it. But yo, Damsgaard, man.
love him.
Yep.
Where is Dams going in the draft for you next season?
Ooh, good question. I think it's a big question mark for me because I don't know how they look with Thiago back out.
Ah,
It's like when Tony and Mbuemo are there, it's not quite as focal for the creative midfielder. I don't know. I want to say no earlier than round 4.
yeah. I want to say like late round 4, round 5 is where I'm thinking. Like, yeah.
And I guess I don't think that many people are high on him, but he is like surely top 25 player right now.
Like overall for the season? No way.
Yeah,
What?
has to be.
Let me
Has to
check.
be.
Points scored for the season. Where are you?
23rd.
Oh, just outside the
23rd.
first 20. Yeah. That's still pretty fucking good, though.
Right?
Yeah, that's really good.
I had the likes of Matoma.
Yeah. Madison,
Mm-hmm.
Eze, Watkins, Morgan Gibbs White. Like, yeah, he was serious value for managers this season.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Then we'll go into extra categories or outliers for those categories. So tackles 1, there was a high of 5 by Caicedo, Colwell, and Damsgaard. Dispossessions, there was a high of 8 by Kudus. Interceptions, there was a high of 5 by Kirkez. Clearances, there was a high of 11 by Lacroix and Felipe Rodriguez da Silva, who is basically Morato from Nottingham Forest. Successful dribbles, there was a high of 6 by Enciso. Aerials, there was a high of 16 by Tall Paul Onuachu. And block shots, there was a high of 2 by 14 players. Not going to go through all of them, but I thought it was very interesting to see 2 forwards on that list, both Mateta and Semenyo. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah. I mean, Damsgaard reaching his 3rd category. Yo, what the hell?
Amazing.
Right?
This basically tells me, like, start anyone against Spurs. Like,
Pretty much. Yeah. Good to see Enciso here again as well, but we did talk about his successful dribbles already.
Yeah.
Tall Paul, yo. Tall Paul.
I streamed him this game week, or wavered him this
So did
game
I.
week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely 20.
Right? And I think I benched him in 1 league. I think I played him in 2.
Wow.
So good.
Yeah.
But Kudus, yo, he's going in the wrong direction. He used to at least cancel out his dispossessions with his successful dribbles.
Yeah.
Now it's like 8 dispossessions to 2 successful dribbles. It's not even close anymore.
Yeah. Do you think he has more dribbles or dispossessions this season?
Oh man, he has to have more dribbles. Come on.
So he has
Just 1 more.
So he has 59 successful dribbles and he has 62 dispossessions.
No way.
He's first for successful dribbles, but second for dispossessions. Gimaresh is first
Who's
for
first?
Gimaresh. Bruno
Are
G.
you serious?
Yeah, I didn't expect that
Wow.
one actually. So
Neither me.
yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, I really thought he would turn it around under new management. It sucks for him that Bowen was out, I guess. But it's hurtful as an owner in 1 league, man. Like, you would have gone early on him after such a good season.
Mate, you're telling me I traded out Morgan Gibbs White for Kudus thinking I had the steal of the season.
Right.
And that backfired massively, so
still, I have my hopes up.
Yeah, I still think at some point, maybe like last 5 games of the season, something is gonna click for Kudus or Potter or
Yeah.
like eventually you're gonna stop playing back 5, 3 CDMs. Like
Eventually, right? You'd hope.
yeah,
Is it just 3 CDMs? I swear it's like 5.
probably it's like
Just to check
5
out
5
the
Bowen.
game.
That's basically what it is. Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
Who else is here? I mean, I guess the forwards doing the defensive work is interesting, but block shots 2 total. That's not that many.
Yeah.
Could just be a matter of right place, right time.
Yeah.
The rest standard, I say. Chelsea put in a lot of tackles, huh?
Who?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Caicedo and Colwell.
Ooh, mate, I don't even fucking remember who we played. We played West Ham. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it was a tough going for you.
Yeah, West Ham took the lead in that game, right? Oh man, come on! Like
Yep.
Bowen back smashed it. Like I have to admit again how wrong I was about Bowen. Like for the past few seasons, like he's fucking amazing.
He is still quite return dependent, but like he returns.
Yeah, he returns. Like his finish for the goal was like so good. It was so
I don't
good.
even remember it.
It felt like it was basically like a pass from outside the box, like into the corner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So classy. Yeah. The only other thing I wanted to quickly mention was LaCroix 11 clearances, and it's not really just LaCroix, it's just like the Crystal Palace defense on a whole is purring at the moment. So
They are.
yeah. Cool. All right. I think that's it for Data Dump. Let's move on to our next segment, which is League Updates. All right, Ryan. I know we're in the middle of a game week, but how's it going so far for Game Week 24?
Okay, so good in IGL, as it usually does. Bad in DPL, as it usually does. In IGL, I am ahead by like almost 30 points.
Nice.
136 versus 108. And we both have 2 players to go. So I think that one's pretty comfortable because I have Alexis McAllister and Luis Diaz. He has Njai and I forget who. Can't even see who. But it's saying 2. Okay. Oh, and Trent. But Trent is out. That's why.
I think if you had a smaller lead, I'd be a little concerned,
I would be too, but like, it's Trent, and Trent I think is out, so
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's
what
just one player versus my 2, so I'm not too concerned.
Yeah. That's what the rumors are, at least, so.
Yeah. The good in this league was Munoz, Nico Williams, Damsgaard, and Tall Paul, all putting up over 20 points.
Oh, Nico Williams, man. That goal
Yo.
hit like crack.
I'm so annoyed I did not play him in DPL, and I'll get into that just now.
Yeah.
The regrets here, not too many. I am still heavily rostering like bench fodder. So I still own Oscar Bob here. Still holding Saka till playoffs.
Yeah.
I picked up Reece Nelson just because I thought he was going to be back. Might be
You could drop him.
sidelined again.
Yeah.
So I can drop that. I picked up Harvey Elliott just in case he started. I didn't even fix the fact that he did not start and dropped him to give myself wiggle room. So
Yeah.
luckily I didn't pay the price for that. But rostering concerns is not many, yo. Like I just need to fix the bench, pick up some players. There's a lot of prospects now, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long since we cleared waivers.
Yeah.
And I mean, even Darwin's free in my league, in this league. So as a Diaz zone, I wouldn't even mind going there.
Oh, can we have a quick rant about Diaz? Like, how dog shit is Diaz right now?
Dude, it's like the opposite of Dembele. Like, they put him in the 9 spot, and he's like garbage. You put Dembele there, and it's like amazing.
He's scored 8 straight games for PSG now. Like, one of the
Something like
worst
that.
players for France that I've seen in, like, recent years. Mental.
But he can play on both feet, yo.
Oh, my God. What do you do with as a Luis Diaz owner though? I don't see it improving. Like Cody's got that left wing.
I don't see it improving either, but I think Jota's coming back, and I think he'll compete, and I think it'll spark something. I'm hoping. Maybe I'm just more hopeful than anything.
So you're hoping that maybe Cody gets rotated a bit.
I think the three of them, yeah, maybe rotate a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe just more Jota and Diaz, but I hope the competition is going to kind of like spark something, or give teams something else to worry about, like Jota's play, and they take the focal point off of Diaz, because I think he's heavily marked out of the games a lot too, right? Like,
yeah, but I feel like he's playing a position that we have not seen him play like ever in that sense. Like,
yeah,
it's a weird
it's
one.
not easy, huh?
No, it's not.
Bobby made it look easy, but
Bobby Firmino, man, what a smile, what a guy.
so I have two names though, because I do need a forward in both leagues. Igor Thiago, I think he's back soon-ish. Like, it's saying expected return is Saturday, Feb 15th. I don't know how accurate that is, because that's just fan tracks. But the next name is Callum Wilson, yo.
Ooh, I like that.
Played that cup game.
Yeah.
Scored.
I like
Surely
that.
he's free in like every league.
Yeah. I think Eddie Howe would bench Isak at least once or twice rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I know players like Tel, Asensio are probably free. Well, not free, but on waivers in all leagues. But I might just, put a cheeky bid out. I mean, I'll go after those guys too. But I also want like a Callum Wilson on my roster, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you want Igor Thiago news, we've got Inside Tracks people.
Yep.
We've got some people in the know in our Discord. Best place to ask, best place to find out. So you get some clarification on that.
Agreed.
But it also sounds like you've got the wiggle room to just be flexible throughout your game week, which I think I
Correct,
love
exactly.
way more than grabbing maybe a Callum Wilson. Not saying that I don't like that move or whatever, but I just kind of like having that free spot in your just having that free spot.
Same.
Right? So,
and I think that's probably why IGL is going so well, because DPL, it's less free, and it's more because I'm believing in players like Matheus Nunes and carrying Solanke and things like that, where I don't feel as flexible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm behind there in DPL by 20 points. So my opponent has one player left in Konate. I have 3 players left in Soboslai, Jacob Bryan, and Mikolenko.
What's the gap again?
20 points. It's doable. Sobo has to have a good game. But definitely doable. And Miko has to play.
Yeah, he's back in training is what they're saying,
Exactly.
right? Last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Maybe we got a surprise.
Yeah, good. The upsetting things here. Well, sorry, let me go through the good first. The good is Damsgaard again, Tall Paul again, Mikolenko, Jacob Bryan, Harry Maguire, all putting up around that 10-point mark.
Nice.
Martinelli getting the assists and still being shit, but luckily he's injured now and I can finally lose the faith. But then the regret, I benched Nico here because I forgot that first lineup, and he was that first game.
Right, yeah, early kickoff.
And therefore I actually ended up playing Leif Davis there, so it's like a 20-point gap.
Oh, yeah.
The next one is I picked up Bentancur in this league. I ended up benching him and played, I guess, Mateus Fernandes, which he didn't do bad, but Bentancur just did better, I guess. So not a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
But it's just, if the game is this close, those kinds of things annoy you.
Yeah.
And then just roster concerns here is the fact that, I own Bentancur, I own Matheus Nunes, and I think both can easily be streamable. I now have Martinelli's injury to worry about.
Yeah.
Still carrying Solanke. So it's a few things to sort. But again, I need a forward, and I'm going to go waiver hunting, really.
Yeah, there should be some options floating around.
For sure.
You could always go for the reverse OOP Andres Garcia for Villa's double forward.
Honestly, not a bad idea. Like, if Liverpool just destroy them, at least he gets some goals, yo.
Yeah.
The next one, Raheem Sterling, yo.
Oh, God, no. I mean, crucially, it's because Kai is apparently injured in his Dubai warm weather training. So some fucking person is going to benefit from Arsenal's
Yeah, Kai
attack.
and Martinelli out.
Yeah.
So.
Like, what is it going to be? Tross, Sterling, Nwaneri, or whatever?
Could be.
Jesus Christ, that is grim, bro. Oh, I saw something as well that apparently Marino can be deployed as a striker, potentially.
Really?
Yeah.
What the
I need to
hell
send
is
you that fucking tweet. I saw that shit and I was like, what?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at a stretch, like, I don't expect him to start games. Asensio is there. There are a lot of players who came through in this window. Forwards, that is.
Would you risk... I'm assuming this is like your forward 3 position, but would you risk starting a benched Asensio in a double game week? Because he looked really good in that cup game, eh?
Not a bad shout, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not risk starting a bench Federico Chiesa, but he is getting more and more time.
Yeah.
Not so much in Prem, though.
Yeah, you gotta not let your Italian love sway you.
Such a good player, though.
He's fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic player.
But yeah, that's it on DPL, so the verdict's still out on that one. Hopefully I pull it off, but you know what? DPL has been this way all season, so not a big deal.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
So again, game week's not finished, so we start with IGL. I'm currently winning 156.5 versus 74.5. I should win.
I think so.
Maybe. I've got 3 players. He's got 3 players. I've got Tarkowski, Garner, and Mo Salah. He's got Gravenberch, McAllister, and Gakpo. Again, should be okay. Standouts in IGL were Chris Richards. Oh my God, Ryan, Chris Richards.
I know.
Chris Richards, bro. Oh, what a ledge. So him, Tarkowski, Nico Williams, James Garner, Salah, Onuachu. I'm so upset that I obviously I'm going to talk about DPL after. Maybe I'll just save it for then. But I got Garner in like 2 leagues right now, and I'm so happy with the acquisition. Like, he came in, got his sets, like, smashed it right away. Everyone was like on this Lindstrom train, and like I was massively worried about Lindstrom, right? Given that he's not got guaranteed minutes, he keeps getting subbed early, and yeah, Garner just came in and did bits, man. Got the assist for one of Beto's goals. Like, Beto scoring a fucking brace, like wild, man. Crazy.
Ridiculous. Team clicks without DCL, yo.
Yeah.
Or the Moyes effect.
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
Might be the Moyes effect. Might be. Regrets, nothing really with that scoreline. Roster concerns, I need to replace Muric as my goalie, just because he's trash. And I took a Spurs midfield punt here as well, similar to you.
Mikey Moore?
Yeah. Just he's been doing well in his random cameos, but yeah, he also keeps being the sacrificial lamb, I think, when Ange is making these tactical tweaks. So it's something to kind of consider if you're ever wanting to take that risk. Not really a concern, but yeah, happy to have Bowen back with a bang as well. So DP, do you have any questions about this? I don't think so. I don't know.
I guess that's one comment. Is Ange and tactical like an oxymoron?
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't get where he lost the plot, yo. Like,
I think, like, at what point do you maybe accept, hey, maybe I should tweak things slightly so I don't injure every single player at my club.
That's a fair point. And probably accept the fact that like some of these guys are old. Like Son is not Son of, golden day Son.
Oh, Son is washed, bro. In my opinion, like
Yeah, I mean,
in
it's a
this
shame to
system
see,
at
but
least. Maybe he thrives at a
Yes,
different
yes.
club, different manager. Like, yeah. I'm really happy to have Jacob Ramsey for the double though. That's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to what Tel can offer for Spurs, man.
Yeah. You got him in Dynasty, right? Part of the auction.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a whole
Ooh,
auction
speaking
during
of
the break as
Dynasty.
well.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we didn't even mention
Speaking
that.
of Dynasty,
Yeah. Oh,
we are facing each other there.
let's save the Dynasty chat for second half when we
Okay, fine.
after the break. Yeah. Okay, let me quickly go through DPL. So I'm winning there 110 to 89. I'm hoping I should win this one as well. I've got 3 players. He's got 2 players. I've got McAllister, Mikolenko, and Njai. He's got O'Brien and Pickford. So I've kind of got the clean sheet like covered in that sense. But I think I need Liverpool to basically score, which kind of makes that a bit more guaranteed. The goods were Mitchell, Munoz, basically both Crystal Palace wingbacks, Mikolenko, Damsgaard, Njai. The regret, and this was a dilemma that I had that I discussed with you. Do I stick with Doherty or do I go Bogard? And
Oh man, that one went so wrong.
it went so
apologize.
badly. But the fucked up thing though is now that I have Bogard and Villa has basically no centre backs, I'm like, do I keep Bogard and play him for the double? Like,
I mean, one fixture is super easy, one fixture is tough.
and the super
I'd play
easy
him.
fixture is the first one as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once he's starting, play him.
I might play him in that Ipswich fixture. Like, I'm ready for the pain. Double down.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, that was a 12-point swing. And like the matchup would have been a lot more comfortable, but it still kind of worked out. The concerns, so I talked about Bogard as a concern. Garnacho didn't leave Manchester United. He stayed. I can still trade
Yeah.
him. So
You can.
yeah. So I still need to figure that out. And I've got Dubravka in this team. The only concern is like, when is he going to lose his spot to Pope? But I mean, the Newcastle fans that we speak to say that it's really Dubravka's spot to lose. Like, he just needs to fuck up for him to lose that spot. So
Yeah, I own Dubravka literally in all leagues now. I mean, I think Pope is free in most of them, so it's an easy swap once I see lineups, but I just have to be faster than everyone else.
Oh, the other thing is, I think we also need to have a bit of foresight in the sense that every game week, if there's like a game that Newcastle are like the last team or the second to last team in that fixture list,
Ooh,
we might need to make that jump so we don't get fucked.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're not chatting waiver picks because waivers will clear on Thursday, I'm assuming. Thursday morning or Friday, whenever. So yeah, that's it for league updates. So what we'll do now is take our halftime pint and we'll be back after the break to answer some questions. So we'll see you in a bit. And we are back. So, like we were mentioning, we went through a whole dynasty auction during this massive gap as well that we failed to kind of discuss at the start of the pod, but we can talk about it now quickly before we do questions. You got some players. I got some players.
Yeah, I got Matthias Tell, I got Marlon, and I got the misclassified forward, Andres Garcia.
Yeah, you got Tell for how many dollars?
A lot of fab.
Was it like 60 something?
40
Or?
No, 47 or so. 48.
That's not bad.
I mean, I'm just hopefully he stays in the Prem. Even if he
Yeah.
moves clubs, I want him in the Prem.
Yeah. The Marlon one was a steal, though, I thought. The price you got him for.
Yeah, he really should have gone for more than, I think I paid 25 or 27 or something.
Yeah. something like that. I was tempted to like upbid you slightly, but I wasn't sure how much money I had because we didn't get the payouts for the awards for the month, right? We do payouts for manager of the month, save of the month, or whatever. So I think I got save of the month with dubs.
Right.
5 fab or whatever. So I was like kind of spending on the side, like doing the pawn scum purchases, like people putting up their assets for like purchasing or whatever, I guess, for cheapest chips.
I managed to get Saliba sold for 35 fab.
I thought that was fantastic
And-
business for you, by the way.
Yo, same. But I guess that's why I was kind of loose with my fab spending, because it was just getting a option I didn't necessarily need on my roster off
Yeah.
for solid fab.
Yeah. I did a bit of business as well. I still can't believe that you dropped Harry Wilson. Yeah. And then tried to fucking get him back after I told you, why did you drop him?
So I've been guilty of this twice now. I've dropped Strand Larson and now Harry Wilson. I keep changing, like I set waivers for all leagues at the same time, and I usually start with the community leagues, and my mindset's probably on, oh, these guys are injured, let me get rid. And then I come to Dino and I forget I need to change mindset that like this is a long-term game.
This is for life, bro.
Yeah, so I get it. It was a bad drop. I could have easily gotten some fab out of it at least.
Yeah, I would have given you money for it. So
But I did need to free up some space for the newcomers anyhow, so I'm not annoyed enough by it.
yeah. So a couple of trades that I did the Kai Havertz for Marmouche trade, 1-for-1.
I like that one. And you lucked out now.
Massively.
That
Yeah.
was injured. Yeah.
Massively. I did David, so I got David Brooks and $19 for Ismail Assar.
I think that one can go either way. It's a close one and it's a fair one in my opinion. But you needed the cash and I get it. Like you don't need Sar. You have forwards.
Yeah, and I needed midfielders, basically. So
Right.
And I purchased Sinistera for $4.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Bournemouth get a bit rated after the season is done, because all their players are firing, like Dango, Semenyo, Cliver. So I mean, he has the potential, and you were saying he's still young, right?
25.
I had no clue.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Like, I think he can easily go to another Prem team as well. Like, he's good enough. I think he's a bit proven. It's just the injury record, right? Oh, and I got Jensen for $1 as well.
I saw that. I think you just love Jensen, yo.
I fucking love Jensen, bro. He's so good.
He is good when he's playing. I don't
Yeah.
think he's a starter at the moment, but
Yeah.
get it.
But I'm gonna dump like Buendia. Like, I don't think Buendia is gonna stay in the Prem. Like, it's like you said in chats, right? He's barely got an opportunity, and now he's gone out on loan for the rest of the season. So, what happens if he kicks into gear in Bundesliga, stays there? He's 28 years old already as well. Like, I feel like if he was like 24, 25, I think I would have kept him. But after such a serious injury and at that age, I'm a little skeptical that he, hits the heights that he used to be. So,
yeah, fair.
yeah. Cool.
But just to round out the Dino chat,
yeah,
we are facing each other this game week.
Oh, you're fucking smashing me, bro. It's like the best score versus the second best score this game week. It's mental.
Yeah, we are in quite a bout, but there's still like a 40-point gap I have on top of you. It's really Morgan Gibbs White. Like, it's pretty much everyone fired more or less. Like, Salah obviously in the double game week, great option, but Beto hitting new heights, never before seen heights from him. Morgan back to himself, Declan, Nico, even Pickford,
Pickford assist. Exactly. I was just like, what? Like, anything that could go wrong went wrong in a sense. But listen, I'm just proud that I was like able to somewhat keep up. Like,
yeah, it was quite solid actually.
Yeah. So, it's all right. And you've got 3 players, I've got 2 players. I mean, it's pretty much done. I just want to see whether or not you're going to hit that 200-point mark at this point.
Yeah, fair. I think I do.
Yeah.
And then you have like 38 points over the next best manager in the whole league.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame to lose as second best.
And like I benched points as well, but I couldn't even play them because I have got like all the forwards in the world. So
Yeah.
I need to join Andres' league where you can play like 4 forwards or more. So
Oh man, can't wait to be in a league like that.
yeah. All right. Let's answer some questions, bro.
All right.
So I'll kick us off with our first question from Draft and Drams. Gavin, who is a guest on our Patreon episode where we discuss January transfers. Go check that episode out. But his question is, on the heels of the Duran to Saudi move, who are some of your top never should have left transfers who damaged their careers by making a move away from a club where they were succeeding or at least had the potential to be more successful? So that's his first question.
I struggled so much to remember players, but I think one of the biggest ones, like who kicked off the China or Asian transfer money, was like Oscar.
Oh, what a great shout. I didn't even think of him. That's such a good shout.
Yeah, like it was rare because he was this glorified Brazilian, and then we have never seen a player leave for like a shit league. But completely understand the real world decision there, right? Like one bad tackle, and your career is done. So if you're getting paid, get paid, yo.
Yeah. I mean, I will throw out another Chelsea player, Eden Hazard. Went to Madrid and I feel like his career just like died immediately.
Yeah. I mean, he always had this habit of getting pudgy during off-season, right?
I also think he doesn't give a shit, like, because he knows he was so good or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, injuries didn't help him, obviously, but
True. I mean, none really else come to mind, but there were like a few AC Milan type players like Sheva who did okay.
yeah.
And oh gosh, this next forward you guys got. Why am I drawing blanks?
Basically all Chelsea assets, like.
Yeah, I know. It really is.
That we ruined. Do you know the
Yeah.
nationality? Can you...
Oof. This is name started with a P? Why is it eluding me?
A P? A forward? Really? Did we get him from a different Premier League club?
I think you got him from Milan or wherever he left after Milan.
Pato.
Pato.
Yeah, he wasn't, like, terrible, but yeah, we have a knack of ruining people, though, still, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering who else has kind of should have never left. I mean, as a Fantrax asset, Pedro Neto. Again, coming to Chelsea,
Oh.
but
Yeah, yo. Why are there so many in Chelsea?
so many.
Drawing so many blanks, yo.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the table and I'm just trying to think of like assets that would have ruined their career. Are there any Manchester United players? I don't think so. Like anyone that
Lukaku.
should have never left Everton. That's what, like,
Yeah,
we got to take that
exactly.
one way back. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Chelsea this time.
I mean,
possibly.
still got Chelsea connections, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy how that works. Yeah. I'm not sure who else. I feel like everyone else was like somewhat fine. But I mean,
Agreed.
like, I think Duran scored like a brace on like his first game for his Saudi club or whatever. Man's playing with like
Oh, did he?
Sadio Mane, playing with Cristiano Ronaldo, like getting paid
Oh, yeah.
shitloads. Like I think he's just gonna come back to the Prem after a few years. Like, so
Could do.
yeah. All right. Draft and Dram. Second question is, which players from before the Toga Tracks era do you think would have been Ghost Point machines?
I want to say a lot of the midfield enforcer type. Well, not enforcer types, but they're like the ones who had a pass on them. So like Scholesy.
Would Lamps be up there?
I would say Lamps is up there for sure. Lamps was so many returns and then also Ghost, but
Yeah.
Stevie G,
Yeah.
Scholesy, and Lamps.
I wonder if there's anyone else from like some of the top clubs. But like back then, there were I don't think there were like any Bournemouths or Brightons in the league and stuff at that point, right?
True.
I wonder how Michu would have been in Fantrax. I mean, Michu would have been around Toga days, but I don't think I was playing Toga at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it was just that one season early, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know who I was thinking of? Like, I mean, I don't know why I'm fixating on so many Chelsea players, but Juan Mata and Deco, both of them I could see thriving.
Yeah. Like Balak, Essien possibly as well.
Oh, why are we on Chelsea so much?
I mean, we can go as far back as like maybe Patrick Vieira for Arsenal and stuff like that. I don't know.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, that's a nice shout. That's a great shout, actually. Yeah.
Oh, Leighton Baines,
Oh,
Was he around?
he had penalties. Was he? I'm assuming he took corners as well as at that point.
Yeah, corners, free kicks,
Like
bans.
Coleman would have been in his heyday at that point too. Like both the fullbacks, really. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's solid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you want to take the next question?
Sure. Next question from KP Riley. So he's saying, tell, as a pun on tell us the top 5 shiny toy syndrome mistakes in Fantrax that you've seen or you've experienced yourself.
I mean, we all know what my one is going to be from this season, right?
James Ward-Prowse?
I thought so, but then he's not a shiny new toy, I guess.
He's not a shiny new toy. He's a
Yeah.
shiny toy, though.
Yeah, he's a shiny toy.
I'm sure I have some bad ones. I just can't remember.
From this...
I spent Fab on
Who?
Case of this season.
Okay, yeah, yes, you did. Lukaku for his Chelsea season, like, started hot, but then left.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a massive one.
I think Ronaldo would
Yeah,
have been a big one.
yeah. I mean, Ronaldo still scored some goals here and there, but...
Oh, you know who I think I was guilty of it. Oh boy, when he came to Chelsea?
When he came to Chelsea, yeah. Didn't, was that Banter Home League? Kareem
Andrew
do? Somebody did like a wild
Somebody.
spend, yeah. Yeah, and it did not
It was
work
over
out at all.
100. Like,
Yeah.
he sold a player for money and then blew it all.
Yeah, and that was a terrible purchase as well. Yeah. Were there any Man City flops in recent years? New players? Don't think so.
I mean, Grealish hasn't lived up to the hype that he should have. since leaving.
Yeah, and I think he got injured in tonight's cup game as well.
Saw that.
Yeah. Would you say Darwin was a new shiny toy that flopped as well?
He did well enough, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure who else. I feel like I'll also always gravitate
I
towards
feel like-
Chelsea, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it again though. The Chelsea type, like Timo Werner and Kai Havertz at Chelsea, not living up to the hype.
Mudryk, if you thought he was going to be something.
Yep.
Pulisic as well, possibly.
Top has to be that Auber one we've seen though. Like it It was like 150 fab or something.
Yeah, in recent times, yeah, that definitely was one of the worst. Yeah. Cool. All right. Next question is from Sweetness McBossman. So he has two questions. First one is, who do you think are the most owned players in Fantrax that should be dropped right now? Maybe a few from each position.
That has to be like every City defender.
That's what Robbie said in reply in messages.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure Ruben Diaz is still heavily owned.
I can tell you that right now. So Ruben Diaz is 53% rostered. Still high.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
too high.
So I guess that would be our position for defense, right? Any defenders not named Vardiol should be dropped immediately, I think.
Yeah, basically.
Midfielder?
Hmm.
Can I put Martinelli there?
I was gonna say the same thing.
He's been so bad this season.
Oh, Kudus, man. Kudus is not
Okay,
loose.
not that bad, but yeah, still really bad. Kovacic?
He's been good for some people. Like, if you manage to time him somehow.
Leon Bailey?
Oh, Dwight McNeil. I know a lot of people just holding and holding and holding.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have cut losses so long ago. That's
It's only because
so many games now.
it's IGL playoffs, so
Fair enough.
I mean, there might be a situation where I might not even need him because of the gap that I have at the top, but yeah. Grealish is 55% owned. That's crazy. Yeah.
Huh.
Harvey Barnes 53% owned. Yeah.
I mean, Dwight is still 88% owned, so I guess you're not alone.
Yeah. Forwards?
That's tough.
Highly owned forwards that should be dropped. Yeah, that is very, very tough. Maybe Jamie Vardy? Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I
Darwin,
can get behind
bro. Darwin is 85% rostered.
that. He dropped in my league, one of them. How do you feel about like all the Brighton forwards when none of them are like sure starters except maybe João Pedro?
I don't like any of them. But I don't know you drop all of them. Like,
I like Minter when he's playing.
yeah. I think Welbs is droppable, but yeah, I think you would feel differently
Yes,
about
Wells
that.
is droppable.
Oh, okay.
No,
fair,
I agree.
fair.
What about Liam Delap?
No, I think he's a fantastic forward 3, forward 4 on penalties, plays every
Okay.
game. It feels like right now forwards are like light in leagues, so
Yes, they very much are.
yeah, I think that's about it. Goalkeepers? Is there any rostered goalkeeper? I guess it's the same fucking thing as the City defense, right?
That and Vicario when he was fit, like he was way too rusted.
Yeah. Andre Onana is 90% owned, and he's been averaging like 7 points per game. Under 7 points per game. I think to me that is kind of mental. Even like Martinez, 81%
I was gonna say
owned.
Martinez too. Yeah.
Yeah, like Villa don't keep clean sheets
Onana.
usually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. And then his second question was, do you believe in ghosts? And do you have any stories about spooky things that happened around you? I believe in ghost points, but do you believe in
Same.
do you believe in ghost stories or whatever?
Not really. I believe there's a spiritual element to things, but not so much ghosts.
So when I saw this question, I immediately thought, and it's most random connection ever, but do you remember Lopino in Trinidad?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a ghost story about that house or that site or something?
Quite likely, yes.
Yeah.
I don't recall it right now, but that sounds right, yeah.
So I think that would be the first time that I heard about like ghosts and whatever, and yeah, that's when I was like, okay, maybe they exist or whatever or something like that. I've heard wild tales about exorcisms and stuff in India as well.
Oh, yeah?
When I was younger, yeah, that shit freaked me out, but not heard anything since. So, yeah, I don't know if no, I don't think I believe in ghosts, no, but I believe in spirits and higher powers and stuff like that probably. So
Yeah.
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 Nothing spooky happened though to you.
No,
Okay, yeah, same here.
never did.
Cool. All right, and I'll let you take our final question.
Yeah. Last one is from Draft Pie, and he's saying Valentine's Day is around the corner, so let's talk partners. What are your all-time favorite football partnerships? He's saying his is probably Daglish and Rush, closely followed by Gerard and Fernando Torres. Then he's asking for us to have at least one from the clubs you support, but also at least one each from other teams.
I mean, my one is fairly obvious. Drogba and Lampard.
I get that one completely. I think I also like Drogba and Malouda.
Really, they had a combination.
Or Drogba and Anelka. Or
Drogba and anyone.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's some reason Drogba is the first thing that came to mind when he asked this question. But all-time favorite partnership though, Bex and Yorkio.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of just cheated and Googled goal and assist partners or whatever, and I think there's like a 2023 article by BBC, like the combinations for like goals or whatever. Who do you think is top?
All time, like
Yeah.
that is so hard. Not Kane and Son, no.
Yeah, Kane and Son, 47. I think
Huh.
it still stands. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you've got the likes of Drogba, Lampard, Perez, and Thierry Henry. I think the next one is like, I love this one, but David Silva and Sergio Aguero.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Has to be one of my favorite ones, I think. Just because of David Silva, really. So
Yes.
I think that is an asset that I miss in Fantrax a lot.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a combination of all the Liverpool, like Mo and Mane, Mo and Bobby. So, yeah.
What do you think of like Rooney and Berber?
Ooh.
Not too much of a connection there, but they had a good season.
Yeah, they did. It's okay. I think Rooney Ronaldo probably was more of a connection memory for me.
Fair.
I kind of want to go outside the Prem.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in Serie A that like AC?
Ooh, man, I'm drawing blanks.
I'm
Kaká and like whoever we had up top at that point.
Yeah.
But I remember one. Well, two. Muller and what's his name? Closer.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of an Inter Milan one. Was it Milito and Eto'o?
Yeah.
They won a Champions League together, right?
Man, they have so many that pass through Barcelona though.
Well, they had like trios, really, right?
Well, true. Yeah, true.
Well, okay, Ronaldinho,
Zlatan.
Messi.
Yeah, I mean Eto'o.
Yeah.
As well.
Thierry Henry.
MSN.
David Villa was there.
Yeah.
What's this guy that we got from Barca as well? Was he not a Pedro as well? Yeah, we got a Pedro from Barca.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had his moments.
Oh, yo! Now thought of one of the best ghosters that would have been around.
Who?
Cesc Fabregas, yo.
Oh, yeah. But Cesc was around in our Toga days,
He
I
was
think.
around.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Key pass machine. Yeah.
Oh, Xavi Iniesta.
Mm,
Different kind of partnership, but what
Yeah.
a partnership, yo.
What a partnership indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we got
Okay,
most of
I'll throw out like defensive type partnerships too.
I think of AC Milan one, right? Nesta and
Exactly.
Maldini.
Exactly. That was
Yeah.
exactly where I was going. But I mean, even before that, they have so many to pass through AC Milan as well. I know a lot of people love like Rio and
Vidic.
Vidic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry and
Oh, for you
Carvalho.
guys. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there were quite a few good centre back partnerships back in the day. Yeah. I mean, like modern day one as well. Like, did City not have a good one? Who was partnering company? Or it was just random ass people like Demichelis and shit like that. So
Otamendi and
yeah, they did have like a random assortment of them. So I mean, to be fair, I think like
Yep.
Saliba Gabriel is probably one of the best ones around at the moment in terms of duos.
fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Those are the questions, and that is the pod. All right, Ryan. Another one in the books. Quick turnaround, I guess. I wonder what our schedule is like. I think we kind of go back to a regular schedule, but then it kind of gets shit and gaps, and yeah.
It's all kind of madness. I can't keep up.
Oh, we did not talk about the double. Like
Double, Pool and Villa.
yeah. You can't get pool assets. Maybe Connor Bradley.
Good shout. Just in case Trent is actually out.
Yeah. And Villa, what? Any of the new shiny toys? Bogard, because they have a bunch of missing centre backs.
Yeah. Garcia is probably going to be free in leagues as well.
Yeah.
But a forward.
Playing as a fullback. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Villa
a
have too many toys, yo.
yeah. I'm gonna do a waiver pod anyways, so I might touch on it tomorrow or Thursday or whatever. And if you want access to that, it's on Patreon. So go support us if you don't mind. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. Any final thoughts, words, advice, anything before we sign off, bro?
Go double green week. Crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It helps.
It does. Good coping
It's like-
mechanism.
For some reason, we didn't need them to win our matchups, but like we targeted Everton and Liverpool so heavily, mostly Everton because they were free.
Yeah.
And they delivered, yo.
Mm-hmm. More than
Clean
delivered.
sheets all around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Assists.
The Garnet
goals.
Crab.
Yeah.
There you go. Beto. Oh, yeah.
Who's to say it won't pay off again? Like Villa playing Ipswich as their first game. And that's the reason we went Everton, because Everton played Leicester. So
Correct.
you're really just playing for that
Like,
single
it's-
game. Anything else after that is
That's
bonus. So
That's it.
yeah. Cool. All right. Sweet. Bro, I'll catch you tomorrow then.
No worries.
Peace.